Hello everyone, my name is Jerry John Isliga from class 3D, and in this slide, I want to explain the material about grammatics in classroom discourse. Introduction. Grammatics is a branch of linguistics that studies how context influences meaning. In educational context, understanding grammatics is essential for effective interaction between teachers and students. This module explores how meaning is contrasted beyond literal words in the classroom through the use of speech arts, implement cultures, and politeness strategies. Learning objective. By the end of this module, students are expected to 1. Identify and categorize various types of speech arts used in classroom discourse. 2. Analyze how implement cultures affect communication and understanding between teachers and students. 5. Apply politeness strategies to create a positive classroom environment. 4. Evaluate the impact of context on meaning contraction in interaction. 5. Reflect on how to apply pragmatic concepts in their own classroom experiences.
Learning activities. The first is think, pair, share. Discuss instance where a teacher's comment was misunderstood, helping students think about implications and context. The second is charades of speech acts. Act out various speech acts without words while peers quiz the type. This highlights nonverbal cues. The third, politeness brainstorming. In groups, create a list of polite expressions and mitigation strategies. Share with the class for discussion on the importance of politeness. The fourth is reflection journal. Ask students to write a brief reflection on how they can apply pragmatic concepts in their classroom's experience, encouraging them to include specific examples or scenarios they may face. 1.1 Definition of speech acts. Speech acts refer to the use of language to perform certain actions, which can be categorized into three main types. The first is assertives, statements that convey facts or beliefs. The example is the homework is due to tomorrow. The second is directives, requests, comments, or suggestions directed at someone else to perform an action. The example is, could you please pass me that book? The third is commissives, statements that express a commitment to perform an action. The example is, I will finish my project by Friday. 1.2 Examples in the classroom. Request, could you please pass me that book? The second, comments. Please turn to page 20. The third, questions. What do you think about this topic? 1.3 Analysis. In these examples, meaning goes beyond the literal words due to context and the speaker's intentions. A request may be perceived as more polite when praised with "could you please," demonstrating the importance of tone and phrasing in communication. 1.4 Practical application. Scenario example. A teacher noticed students are disengaged. Instead of saying, you need to pay attention, the teacher might say, I think we could all benefit from a quick review. This approach uses a directive in more polite and engaging manner.
Section 2. Implement culture. Definition of implement culture. Implement culture refers to meaning that is not explicitly stated but understood through context and the assumptions of both speakers and listener. Grades 1090-75. This concept is crucial for understanding indirect communication. Examples in the classroom. For instance, if a teacher says, we have a lot of material to cover today, the implement culture may be that students should be prepared to learn a lot or the discussion will be lengthy. Analysis. Implement cultures often rely on shared knowledge and situation context. Recognizing implement culture helps students and teachers interpret deeper messages and grasp nuances in interaction. For example, a statement like "it's getting late" may imply that it's time to wrap up the discussion. Practical application. Scenario example. If a student asks, "Can we take a break?" and the teacher responds, "We still have a little more to cover." The implement culture indicates that while a break is not feasible now, it might be considered later.
3.1 Definition of politeness strategies. Politeness strategies are ways speakers maintain social relationships and reduce potential conflict in communication. According from Brown and Levinson 1987, these strategies are essential for creating a positive classroom environment. 3.2 Types of politeness strategies. First, using polite expressions. Example, may I ask you to? Second, using mitigation. Example, perhaps we could try this method. Third, avoiding direct statement. Example, I think it might be better if. 3.3 Examples in the classroom. A teacher saying, I think it would be better if we finish this assignment today. Use mitigation to lessen pressure on students and maintain a positive atmosphere. 3.4 Particular application. Scenario example. Instead of saying you must finish this by tomorrow, a teacher might say, I would really appreciate if you could submit this by tomorrow. This approach creates a more respectful and collaborative atmosphere. Conclusion. Understanding pragmatics in classroom discourse is essential for fostering effective communication. By grasping speech acts, implicators, and politeness strategies, both teachers and students can engage more meaningfully and create a supportive learning environment. Pragmatic competence can lead to better relationship and enhance learning experience.
Thank you, everyone!